What's poppin', people? How you living? How you feeling? How you doing? We're just gonna go ahead and get into this message. Oh shit, yeah, I gotta go. I can't even do this right now. Well, yeah, I can. I got time. So this reading is not gonna be long at all because I forgot I have to leave. So I'm gonna give us like what, 15 minutes, 12, 15 minutes. So now we're just gonna dive deep into it. Alright, something to prove by little baby. Somebody could be having something to prove. I don't know what someone is having to prove right now, but okay. I feel like something is going well. Somebody is... okay. Someone's going into something positively. So we're going to go ahead and take the Teen of Earth. So I feel like you could be working on a project. I feel like it's something that you might have not told anybody. I feel like this is something that you are carrying out. This is something very new, very in the works. I feel like this is in the beginning stages since it is a teen, right? I feel like somebody could also be going through growing pains. I feel like whatever you're working on is going to take you very far because this is you feeling very free. Hold on one second, y'all. And then I gotta go take my mom, so you can come with me. No. Alright, so yeah, I feel like something is in the works right now. I feel like your head's in a good space. There is this gray area, right? There's this gray area of not knowing where you're heading, but I feel like this is being in a more optimistic energy because it's just like that level of uncertainty, uncertainty of you doing something new or doing something different. Yeah, this Ace of Earth, I feel like this is something very new, but it's gonna give you what you're looking for. I feel like wherever you're going is giving you what you need, even though you might not in the now, it doesn't seem like that. Okay, but as you going along, it's not always about your destination. It's about the journey, right? So let's see what else we have here. Alright, so let's clarify these cards. So we have the Nine of Things. I feel like this is letting go. Finally. I feel like there was like pressure because the Teen of Earth, it's almost like you're kind of carrying this burden alone, or you feeling like you have to carry the world on your back. I mean, this is responsibilities that you have, but I feel like everything is going to get done. Everything is under control. Seven of Think. I feel like thinking very more positive, like, okay, these are not just, you know, I'm bigger than these challenges. I am bigger than these trials. I am bigger than these obstacles, because in the end, they're going to be a part of my success story. They're going to be a part of my testimony. They're going to be a part of how I overcame them, not how I let the weight of them burden me down and get the best of me. But this is really a testament of your strength right now. Seven of Swords with this Strength card. How you handle, that's all life is about, is how you handle things. I was about to say how you handle your obligations, how you handle your responsibilities, your day-to-day life, the practical things, okay? The Three of, the Three of Wands in the reverse. So we're going to clarify that one. The Four of Feel. So there could have been some, I'm hearing like jadedness from the past, or there was something that you want, but it felt like it was kind of out of reach. You didn't know if you could like actually get there or actually even obtain it. And it's maybe because the Three of Wands is like having the optimism or having the drive, having the really like the root within self to know like I can, like if I put my mind to something, I can do it. If I put my energy towards something, I can do it. All these advertisements. you have to be willing to wait. You have to be willing to be patient. You have to be willing to work. But this is also realizing how far you've come, how far you've grown, how far, like, how you've, see, you gotta have that. You gotta have that illumination. Something is also being illuminated to you. Wow, this is very interesting. I don't know this song. I'm gonna see if I can skip this. Yep. I can't even tell you. Ramen and OJ. Is that a good mix? I don't know. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is self-sufficient. Okay, you've overcome a lot of things. That's having the ability to conquer. Despite what you've been through. Let's get going. Ten of Earth. How long is it right now? The fuck? This is Ramen and OJ by Joyner Lucas and Lil Baby. Damn, okay. The Four Field. Okay, so what was you trying to go to? I feel like there were some things that you had to patch up or things that you were working on, right? This is DIY projects. This is revamping. This is revising, re-editing. I mean, we just did come out of Mercury retrograde, and we're kind of in like the post-shadow energy right now. So you could be feeling a bit, like you could be in like kind of like reflecting right now. Or it's like kind of you're daydreaming about something. Tina Feel. So we have the in the reverse. So you could be letting go of some past things. Okay, reborn, Seven of Earth. Okay, cool. Okay, so there was some things that you had to release in order to get to the Seven of Earth, reaping the benefits of your labor, of the hard work. Some things you might have lost sight of, almost like the bigger picture of yourself because you were focused on things that were very minor. Seven of Create. It was almost like taking over you. It was almost like bringing you down. Like you weren't able to actually climb the mountain, or you might have felt like things were going downhill when they were actually looking up, but it was just the things that were in front of you, like from a 3D perspective, that wasn't allowing you to see, like, okay, the grand scheme of things, I'm actually really doing very well. It's just certain little things that need to be put in order, or things I have to release, or things that need, improvement. But not always focusing on your weaknesses, but realizing, like, God, our ancestor spirit, gave us strengths too, right? Focusing on our strengths just as much. The sun, right? That's being illuminated, and I feel like that's why you're able to just cool it. Like, you could have been in your head a lot. You could have not been sleeping. A lot of like paranoia. There could have been a lot of, what is that? Like a lot of darkness. There could have been a lot of darkness around you. I feel like that's being done away with. That's what I'm getting. Because then the sun comes in. The sun comes in, and look, that Empress in the reverse. There was some things that things that were dimming your light, in a sense. Like, you dimming, I'm not even gonna say your light, it was dimming your essence. It was taking your essence away from you. The universe with the tower, something is being, okay, man. And when I tell you, there's a lot of release around things that do not, didn't I say something about ramen and OJ? They don't go good together. That doesn't sound like a good mix. Things that don't mix well with your energy, well with your spirit, well with your aura, well with where you're trying to go right now. Those are being, they can't go together. And it's not like light and dark. Those are contrasts. You can't have light without dark, and you can't have dark without light. It's almost like water and oil. It doesn't matter how much you shake them, they just don't mix. So I'm getting some about, like, I haven't taken this class. Symbiosis. Like, in nature, certain animals need each other to survive. They might not. You might not think they go well together, but in some form they need each other. Like the butterfly and the flower and the bee. The bee needs the flower to pollinate, and the flower needs it to take it so it can regenerate or something like that. That's kind of what I'm getting. Anything that's not benefiting you, anything that's not taking you higher, anything that's not breaking you free from who you were or who you're not anymore, that's being illuminated to you as well. The Sun card is also very freeing, very authentic, the Hanged One. So you could be in your head kind of like, no. I feel like there's a need to free yourself from something. Freeing yourself from this distorted viewpoint of who you think you are. Possibly based off of past experiences or past traumas or whatever the case is, but you are really divine masculine, divine feminine energy. You make up a lot more than you think you do, or this is like you opening yourself up to that. This is what's presenting itself to you. This song is called Love and War by Kodak. Can love and war truly exist? It's almost like you seeing your partner as your enemy. That, I don't think that really works. The Three of Swords. So this is definitely healing the heart. This is letting go of that jaded energy we were talking about. Healing the hurt, healing any past grudges, past whatever. I'm not going to take these. Three of Wands, Three of Swords, 33. Christ consciousness energy. Let's see. Clarify the Ten of Earth and the Four of Field. Oh, the Ace of... Look at that. Aww. I feel like something is coming your way that's going... That same thing that you felt like you couldn't achieve, that you couldn't obtain, whether this was a new job, a project, a person, 1212. Like, you feel like you really couldn't reach this, you getting it. You're getting it and you didn't even have to try. You're getting it and you didn't even have to do anything. I love this for y'all. The Nine of Swords with the Sun, that's really good energy because you're just letting. You're just being. You're just being free. You're just being illuminated. You're feeling like joy and happiness, not letting those thoughts of your mind have control. You're having control of your thoughts and control of your life in this aspect. The Two of Think, you're coming out of your head, you're seeing things for what they are, you're not being in denial, taking off the rose-colored glasses. I feel like if you were, overall, I feel like you are choosing yourself in a situation, because if you were in two minds about something, overall, it's a reminder to always choose yourself. If you feel like you can't make a decision, always choose you. Death, damn. Transformation here. Damn, so there's a new beginning. I love it. All that energy right there, crown chakra energy, the throat chakra as well, expressing oneself, death. Someone could be going through a whole ego death right now. Somebody could be having a whole spiritual awakening right now. Because I feel, what did we just talk about? The flower and the bee? I did say something about butterflies. Wow. Death to the old you, death to your old beliefs, death to your old way of doing things. I feel like the lotus flower, okay, grows in muddy waters, and it's like the rose that grew out of concrete. You wouldn't think that something could grow here, but it did, because it was supposed to do that. It was always supposed to, like, any trials or obstacles or things that you go through in life, they're not supposed they're growing pains for a reason. You go through these experiences because they're not supposed to burden you, but they're supposed to empower you. Oh, y'all, nice. This frees you. This transformation literally frees you. In the midst of all of it, it's fucked up, okay? It feels fucked up. But, like, the cocoon, the butterfly doesn't just become a beautiful ass butterfly. It has to go through a process. It has to go through stages. It has to go through a metamorphosis. And that's the same thing with you. The Queen of Earth. Wow. Wow. Do you see what I'm seeing right here? Do you see what I'm seeing? The Teen of Earth. This is where we first started, right? This is where you was. You were a little guppy in the fucking big ass ocean. And now you big fish damn near in a little ass pond. Now it's time for you to move on to your next journey. Period. The fuck? I love this. Because that same thing that was burdening you. Oh, you got that bitch in your hands. Yeah. Damn, because, damn, that's lit. Oh, that's so lit. You got a little wisdom on you, okay? You done grown up. You done grew the fuck up. You done let a lot of things go. And you're, wow. That's kind of where I want to stop right now. You're doing well. Your crown has grown so much. Like your crown, okay? You've learned a lot. Got a little gray hair on you. All right? But in the aspect of you wising up, you're learning, like you're learning from life, like, and now you're like, yeah, I'm good, I'm gaining that. Damn. What? Man, because I feel like, damn, God always said you didn't have to worry about nothing. Spirit said you didn't have to worry about nothing. It wasn't about you had to just, what's that word? You had to overlook where you were at. This is kind of like that lack. You had to see how those situations from the inside out may have looked, but from God's standpoint, it was just molding you, shaping you. God was just taking you to a new level. You just have, like, in the moment, it's hard to, but you, like, as you get older, you say, okay, these are just growing pains, these are just little challenges, this is small shit to me because I've been through worse, and don't break no sweat over it. You feel me? Like, you literally did this shit with no sweat because you already knew where shit was heading. Okay, flow, child of earth, forth, think. You never lost your optimism. You never lost that childlike envisionment of how things could go. You never really lost your spirit. All right, you always looked at the world as your oyster. You never looked at it as a burden, but you always looked at it in a bright light, which is why you were able to just relax, calm down, chill, pray, allow downloads, dreams, things to come into you, because flow. It was all about how you react in situations rather than letting the situations get the best of you. So that's where I'm gonna stop, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah, peace.